Sum of interior angles. Does anyone remember what went in the first set of parentheses? Starts with an n. Good. N minus 2. Perfect. So n minus 2 times what number went in the other parenthesis? 180. Good job. N minus 2 times 180. Exterior is not even a formula. It's literally just a number. Like, it's just, that's the answer. What did the exterior add up to? It's 300 and something. 360. Good job. All right, so exterior is literally just 360. Now, if it says you just want one, you want a singular angle, you take what you had and you divide it by what? We're going to divide by n, the number of sides. So it's like a pizza, you're splitting however many ways, okay? So for interior, you take this n minus 2 times 180, divide it by how many sides? For exterior, it's just 360 divided by how many sides. So those were the formulas. Again, if you wrote them down and listened to me, you can use this on your quiz. All right, so how many questions is this? 10? It's not that many, all right? Find the measure of, do we want the sum or just one? Which is one as an interior or exterior? Are you going to put your phone in my video? Thank you. All right, we want one and it's interior and 14 sides. So this is the formula we're using. It's going to be 14 minus 2 times 180. And we want to divide by 14. And I am just going to put that in my calculator. All right. Whenever you type it, you need parentheses and all, or it's not going to work. Oops. 180 divided by 14. I got 154.3. So you just read it. It says interior, and it says we just want one. So this is the formula that I wanted, and I just plugged in 14 for 14 sides. That's all there is to that. Right? Number 2, it says find the measure of the angle that's between AB and BC. So here is AB, here is BC. So the angle that's in between is B. In other words, the only one that's missing. So I'm going to call it X, since that's the thing that we're trying to find. And we have to know what the sum of the angles is. So can you count up how many sides we got? How many sides does this shape have? 6, all right? So I'm going to do 6 minus 2 times 180 to get how much it should all add up to. And I'm going to just type that in my calculator. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. It is 720. And then all we're going to do is add all of this together to equal 720. So it's going to be X plus, and I would just go around in order. So X plus 134 plus 148 plus 74. I'm going to stop saying that because that's annoying to just listen to me list out numbers. Plus, and then what's this one? What does the little square mean? That's 90. And we want to make this equal 720. Now this one I will share my screen to show you how to type this. But what you're going to do is put all of this in the first box of your calculator. And then, now if I just type 720, nothing will show up. So what do I have to put with that one? Like if you literally just type 720, it's not going to work. What do you have to put in front of the 720? Y equals, good. All right. I know it's not fun to watch me type all this, but you're going to have to do it on your own in just a minute. All right. X plus 134 plus all these other numbers. All right. And then the next one down, I'm going to put Y equals 720. I'm going to need to zoom out a lot. I'm only up to like 6 right here. I need to get all the way up to 720. So I'm going to have to zoom out quite a lot. Up to 100. Oh, I can see one of the graphs. All right, I'm going to click on the intersection. And what is our answer? What do we get? 154 is our answer. So do you guys understand how to type it in the calculator? It's not hard, but your calculator won't give you the answer unless you know how to type it. And you're going to add it all up. Next box down, you put y equals whatever. In this case, it was 720. Yeah. Yeah. So I typed x plus, I'm not going to list those out, but, x plus all those other things. And then here I put y equals 720. And I had to zoom out a lot, and then I clicked on the intersection. So this is where they meet up. There's going to be another problem like that. You'll see me do it again. All right, let's see what does 3 say. How many sides does a polygon have if one angle is 140? So we want this formula, the n minus 2 times 180 over n, because it's just 1, and we want to set it equal to 140. Now, I'm going to show you how to type this, but your quiz is multiple choice. So you could test choice A, see if it works, test choice B, see if it works. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you could test each of them until you get the one that's going to work out. But when I type this in, is it going to work if I type N? No. What letter of the alphabet am I going to have to type? Yeah, X. It's going to have to be X, all right? So in the first box, I'm going to put, here, let me get rid of all this. In the first box, I'm going to put X minus 2. And do you guys see how I'm putting, oh, no, if I clicked in there, that would help. Do you see how I'm putting parentheses? It is not going to work unless you put parentheses, all right? But I just typed the formula, and then down here I'm going to put y equals, what was the number? 140. I'm going to click on the intersection. What do we get? What's our answer to the whole thing? 9. Good. What it means is your shape has 9 sides. That's what we found. All right, for this one, it's going to be similar to question 2. We're going to find x, but I need to know what this little missing part here is. So here we have a straight line. How much is a straight line worth? 180. I'm going to do 180 minus 81. I think it's going to be 99, right? And I got 99 for that missing angle that's in there. And we're going to do the same thing we did in question 2. We're going to add all this up. Oh, first we need to figure out what the sum is, though. How many sides has it got? Can we count up the side? Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 5 minus 2 times 180 to see what it needs to all add up to. And that is 540. I just typed it in my calculator. So there's 5 sides. Oh, do you remember what a 5-sided shape is called? What is the name for a 5-sided one? Think like the building in Washington, D.C. that has 5 sides. What is it called? Pentagon. What is 6 called? You do have to know them. If the question says the vocabulary word, you have to know how many sides. What's hex? Or yeah, what is hexagon? Is 6. Sorry, I forget how I asked it. What is 8 called? Octagon. Do you know what 10 is? Decagon. A decade has 10 years. All right, cool. Just checking. All right, so now we're going to add them all up. So it's going to be x plus 54 plus 131 plus everything else. Just keep on adding them together. So you add all 5 of them together, and it's going to equal what? What did we find it should equal? 540. And so I'm going to do the exact same thing I did in question 2. All of this is going to go in the first box of the calculator. And then y equals 540 is going to go in the second box of the calculator. All right, so again, watch me type it because you're about ready to have to do it on your own. All right, x plus 54 plus all the other numbers. And then I'm going to put y equals 540. I'm going to click on the intersection. Our answer is what? Like, which part of that is our answer is what I'm asking you. I'm just checking that you understand which part of that is your answer. 113. There we go. So I want to feel like I'm alone in the room, okay? I want it to be more like a conversation instead of me just talking at you. All right, your answer is 113. Number 5, again, is real similar to what we just did, except do you see where the angles are? They're not inside. Where are they? Outside means exterior. So we're going to add them all up. X plus 47 plus all the rest of them. Oops, I wrote 84 twice. What is that? 51, 84 plus 54 plus, and then again, what is the little square? 90. I ran out of space. Equals, now what did the exterior always add up to? It's just a number. You just know it. It's not even a formula. What's the other important number we use? 360. Your exteriors add up to 360. So if it's on the outside, that means exterior. It just is 360. So I'm going to do the exact same thing again. All right, so x plus 47 plus 51 plus, and then I'm going to change this to 360. Click on the intersection. Our answer is 34. Oops. Cool. So exteriors are always 360. They always add up to 360. Can I flip over? Are we good? All right. A polygon has these vertices. That just means the corners are labeled as these. What is the sum of the interior angles? Well, interior is n minus 2 times 180, but what is n? Well, count up how many letters you've got there. There's not a picture, but how many sides would it have? Just count up A, B, C, D, E, F would be how many? 6. All right, so it's going to be 6 minus 2 times 180. I'm just throwing that in my calculator. I got 720. All right, a polygon has 6 sides, n is 6. We want one interior angle. So it's going to be 6 minus 2 times 180, but then I'm going to have to do what? If I want just one, what am I going to do to that? Divide by, how many sides are there? 6. I'm just throwing that in the calculator. I got 120. What is the measure of one exterior angle? Exteriors always add up to 360, but if you just want one, you're going to divide by how many sides there are. You're splitting it n equal ways. And again, how many sides were there? What are we going to divide by? 6. Good. And that would give us 60. So exterior is 360. You're allowed to use this on your quiz. All right, number 8 is which of the following is not possible to be an exterior angle? Again, exteriors add up to 360. What you would do is 360 divided by each of these and see which one does not work. So I'm going to test all 4 of them to show you how this goes. But exterior means 360, and you're just going to divide all of them until you get the one that's wrong, like the one that does not work. Okay? So what was our first one there? 360 divided by 60. So how many sides would that have? 6. Can you have a shape with 6 sides? Sure. All right, the next one was 20. 18. Can you have a shape with 18 sides? Yeah, of course you can. All right. Then 15. I got 24. Can you have a shape with 24 sides? Yes. All right. Now 55. Can you have a shape with 6.5 sides? No, that doesn't make any sense. You can't have a decimal point of a number of sides, okay? So the one that does not work is the one that comes out to a decimal, because you can't have, like, you can't have 6.5 sides of something. It wouldn't connect. That doesn't even make any sense, all right? So you're picking the one that does not work. I got it. All right, number 6. Exterior angles that are each 15, how many sides does it have? Again, exterior adds up to what? Good. You're going to take 360 and divide it by 15. I'm just going to type that in real quick because that's an easy one. I don't think you guys need to see that. 360 divided by 15, I got 24. So 24 sides. And then last one. What is the measure of an exterior angle? Again, exterior is 360. You just have to divide it by how many sides you've got. So let's count up the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to do 360 divided by 11. And I got 32.7. Now, if you're like, well, how come that can be a decimal? Because that's the amount of degrees. You can have a decimal point of an angle, like an angle can be 32.7 degrees, but you can't have a decimal point number of sides. Does that make sense? Like shapes and stuff, okay?